Today, I'm going to be discussing what you can truly expect as a return from staking your Terra Luna Classic. And spoiler, it's pretty insane when you compare it to some traditional options. However, before we dive too deep into what you can expect as a return from staking your Terra Luna Classic, it's important that we first establish a baseline understanding of how this works, right? So if we hop over to Terra Station, something I really want to highlight for you guys, right here in the top right corner, we have a staking ratio of 9.51%. Now it's explained underneath, which is really nice. What this is a staked Terra Luna Classic over the total Terra Luna Classic. And so essentially this is what percentage of the total supply is staked. Now this is really important to understand because the way that staking rewards work is, let's give an example, right? Let's say there's 100 tokens in a pool and you have 50 people that are staking all equal amounts trying to earn a yield. With that example, every person would get 2 Terra Luna Classic. However, if you increase that, let's say now it's 100 people that are staking, again, all equal amounts, and there's 100 tokens being distributed, each person is going to get 1 token. And this is really important to highlight because that's effectively what happens with staking ratio. As the staking ratio increases over time, the amount of return that you're going to get from staking your Terra Luna Classic is going to decrease. And so right now, you can actually get way higher returns than what you'll be able to get in the future. Okay, so the way I actually calculated the staking rewards is I simply took how much I have staked right here, and then I did the math of what my staking rewards were, and did the math of how long it took, and then figured out what would the daily yield be, the monthly yield, and the yearly yield. Now, something important to note, though, as I discuss this, is that if we look down here based on voting power I sorted, you can see I'm delegated with different nodes, right? All nodes, Interstellar, LUNC, DAO. And what's really important to highlight about this is the commissions are different. And so effectively, I'm losing out on a little bit of yield because I'm staking with some of these nodes that have commission. Stakebin's another one that's right behind me. But yeah, you can see that these different commissions mean that technically, if you staked with somebody that had, let's say, like a 0% commission, you could earn a little bit more yield. However, for me personally, I'm contributing to the ecosystem, and this is what I feel like is best for me. And so this is what my returns are looking like. So if we hop over to Google Sheets, you can see what I'm talking about. I tried to make this as simple as possible, but you guys can see over here, I have my staked amount, 6,769,000 Terra Luna Classic, and I ended up earning 15,467 Terra Luna Classic. Now this is over roughly 79 hours. And so I did the math to figure out what does that convert over to a daily yield. Stop right there. The vast majority of you are not subscribed and don't have your notification bells turned on. Do that right now so you don't miss another video just like this. I took this amount, divided by the number of hours I was staked, and determined that the daily yield just under 0.1%. This means the monthly yield just over 2%, annual yield right about 25%. Now it's important to note again, this staking is with me having validators that have a commission. If you wanted to go with validators that are 0 commission, you could turn this 25 number into roughly just over 26. Let's round down a little bit. This is assuming that you're saving about 6% on your annual yield, which is roughly what my average validator is. So yeah, you'd probably be in the neighborhood of about 26%. So you could boost your returns a little bit by definitely not doing the commission validators. It's just a question of, do you want higher yield or do you want to contribute to the ecosystem? And that's really up to you. If you guys want to learn how to turn this staking yield into almost 30%, be sure to subscribe because I'm going to have a video coming out in the next day talking about how to boost your Terra Luna Classic staking rewards. I'll catch you all in that video.